Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I had been cutting, as you guys know, for a little bit in January, and then just some things happened with family. I was moving back to school. I just completely fell off track. I mean, not completely, like I wasn't going back to like bulking calories, but I wasn't really focused on cutting. I wasn't tracking my progress or anything, and it just kind of was put on pause. That's okay, that happens. If that happens to you, the worst thing you can do is be like, well, cutting isn't for me, like I can't do it, so I'm just not gonna do it. You gotta get back on track, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So hopefully this inspires you and motivates you to get back on track if you've fallen off. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, I was eating at around 1900 calories. I feel pretty much maintained right now, so what I'm going to do, and what I started doing last week, was cardio. So I added in 2 30-minute sessions, low intensity and steady state, and then one or two hit circuits. So last week I did 2 low intensity steady state, 1 hit circuit. I'll probably do the same this week. And I'm going to be bringing my calories down to around 1750. This is a little bit lower than 1900, and I just feel like I've been eating I've been almost like eating when I'm not even hungry at 1900 calories, so I feel like I can bring the calories down a little bit. So I'll be food shopping today and all of that stuff, and I'll bring you through all of those things and stuff like that. I'll also be trying to be doing more vlogs like this, because I feel like it'll keep me more motivated and on track to help you guys out and help me out, and it's just, you know, beneficial. So last year when I was cutting, I did a sort of like intermittent fasting type of thing. I'm gonna be implementing that a little bit again. I'm not strict with it. I just like make sure that I have most of my calories later in the day, just because I like to eat more later in the day. So basically all I've had so far this morning, I mean it's only 10 o'clock, but is water and black coffee. I'm probably gonna go food shopping soon and not eat till I get back, just because I want to get moving, get things going. So just so you guys know, I haven't eaten anything yet. I'll probably let you guys know what I eat, what I'm getting at the supermarket, all the goods. Let's have a day. Also, look how cute my dogs are. Who's a good boy? Huh? Hello, Chicky. This one's Amber, and this one's Cody. Say hi. I just really don't think they like me. It's okay. Alrighty guys, so I'm on my way to the post office. I have some resistance bands I need to drop off. If you haven't gotten yours already, you can, I was gonna say swipe up, but you can in the video. If you haven't gotten yours already, you can go down into the description and find it there to buy your own. But besides that, I'm also going to go supplement shopping, because I ran out of a bunch of my supplements, and food shopping either now or a little bit later. I can't decide, because I need to say bye to my mom, and she's coming back home in an hour, and I don't know if I'll have time. So yes, that is it. I will see you guys in a little bit. I'll show you what supplements I get and all the goods. Bye. You guys should have just seen the process I went through to get this freaking protein powder. First of all, I got one I didn't even want. I got Quest protein chocolate milkshake. It'll come out. Oh my god, come out. See? And I wanted to get a different one, but Vitamin Shop, their card thing wasn't working, so they could only take cash. I didn't have cash. And I wanted PE Science, but I couldn't get it because then I went to a different supplement shop. They didn't have PE Science, so I was going to settle for something else I've never heard of before, but it looked good. And then my card wasn't working there, so then I had to come to Stop and Shop and just settle for Quest protein. So I just really want protein, because I so set my mind on having protein pancakes this morning, and that's just what I want now. And I probably won't even use too much of this, because I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. That's my morning. Let's go eat breakfast. So for the pancakes, I used 1.5 servings of Arrowhead Mill multigrain pancake mix, half a scoop of Quest protein chocolate milkshake, 1/4 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, half a serving of mini M&Ms, 1 egg, some water, and then for the syrup, I thought I had sugar-free syrup, but I don't. So I just used 1/2 tablespoon of Aunt Jemima, and I watered it down with like 2 more teaspoons of water, and that is what I used. So these are what they look like. I'll put the macros up next to this. This is a little bit higher carb than I was thinking I was gonna have for breakfast, so I'll probably have a little bit higher fat later on, lower carb. So now I eat my pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in so long because I hate making them at school. I don't know, I hate making them. So I'm very excited to eat my pancakes. So I just finished up my food, and it's almost 12 o'clock now. Basically, that'll be what I eat until I get hungry again. And then I sort of eat based on what macros I have left over. So that meal was a pretty well-rounded meal. enough carbs, enough fat, enough protein, and I'll feel pretty full for a little while. One thing I do want to say is if you're someone who likes to eat most of your carbs later in the day, or you just like to have one meal in the morning and just feel full till like later in the day, have a high fat meal in the morning. I tend to go high carb just because I like the energy and I like carbs a lot. But if you want to make sure that you are just energized and full for a really long time, maybe you have classes all morning or something like that, have a higher fat meal. You could even go up to like 20 grams of fat in your first meal, just because fats take the longest for our bodies to digest, so they'll stay in our stomachs the longest amount of time. So let's say you have classes for 4 hours, you want to be full for 4 hours, you'll want to make sure you have enough fat in your first meal. So just something to think about. I mean, like, meals are obviously, calories are calories when you think about it that way, but how long it takes our body to digest and to feel like we need more food again depends on what we're eating. So yeah, that'll basically be what I eat now. I'm having another cup of coffee just because I'm exhausted. But again, I've been drinking my coffee black. I have been for so long, like it's not anything new to cutting. And yeah, I'm just gonna be doing some editing and I'll be food shopping soon. I'm also gonna look up some recipes. Whenever I make recipes, like full-on recipes, I usually look them up, and I'll base it on my goals. So like right now, obviously my goal is to lean down, so I'll look for something that's a little less calorie dense, a little bit higher volume, meaning like bigger meals with like less calories, different things like that. So I'll show you guys what I end up choosing and what I get when I go food shopping in like an hour or two. So okay, so the plan has changed once again. I have not gone food shopping. I was just home editing and stuff, and I was waiting for my mom to get home. I was waiting for my mom to get home from the hospital visiting my uncle, so she got home a lot later than I expected, so I'm just heading back to school now, and I'm gonna go food shopping there and work out. It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock now, so I will be there at like 5 o'clock maybe. So I'll check in with you guys later. All I've had since then is like a rice cake and peanut butter and shrimp. What is up, you guys? I just made it back to school. I came straight to the grocery store right now because I'm so tired from driving, and I know if I went home right now, I would not want to go back out for grocery shopping. So I'm just gonna go now. I'll show you guys when I get back to my house like exactly what I'm getting. I'm probably not gonna bring the camera in just because it's pretty busy right now. One thing I do want to point out, as I said before, I'm cutting, so I'm going to be getting like a lot of more lower calorie, higher volume things to make me feel like I'm having a lot of big meals, when in reality there's not that many calories in each meal. I'll explain that later too when I show you what I'm getting, so stay tuned. Obviously this has been like a very just me talking, like I don't have any transitions. I was gonna film transitions, but my camera didn't have space, so it's just me. I hope you guys don't mind. See you soon. I got back from the grocery store a little bit ago. There was actually a fire next door to us, which was pretty crazy and scary, so I had to park far away and just carry all my shit back. So it took me a while to get everything back. I put some stuff in the fridge already because I didn't want it to get like warm, like my meats and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things I got and talk about like the high volume food. So like these matchstick carrots and rainbow slaw, I could throw those into literally anything. And rainbow slaw, for example, 1 cup is 30 calories. So even if I put in 2 cups, it's 60 calories, and it's just so much more volume than if I didn't have it in there. Zucchini is also a really good high volume food, and these carrots, as I talked about. And then these are just everything else I got. I got a bunch of apples. I've been loving apples, so I eat them all the time. Bananas, avocados, Brussels sprouts. I love rice cakes, but these are actually lower calorie. You can have 2 for 100 calories and 15 grams of carbs, which is pretty awesome. They're maple brown sugar, and I love them with peanut butter. I've been loving bagels and like bagel thins recently, and these have been my favorite. They're Thomas's cinnamon raisin, having them with peanut butter, like blueberry cream cheese, and they're only 25 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, and 4 grams of protein. I always have low calorie ice cream with me just because I love ice cream and sweets, and I'd rather eat that than something worse. I like just having like taste in my drink, so I have this True Orange and then this Star stevia sweetened lemonade. Love those two. Cauliflower, also really low calorie, really good for you, and some potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my chicken. That's really the only thing I will prep probably today. I'm gonna do the cauliflower and the Brussels sprouts a different day just because I'm pretty tired and I wasn't even gonna eat them today anyway. But I'll show you how I'm going to prep the chicken for the week. Really easy, using a crock pot.